Hello there, this is Tombo the Tornado reporting in from Menagerie, and today is the last day of cooking. Yes, I still have some ingredients left, and yeah, I'm gonna use this up somehow at some point, but that point won't be for a while. Basically, I've combined everything that I own into food ready for Give Back Day for this month. But this will be the last time I'll be giving out food on Give Back Day. Now, notice I said this is the last time I'll be giving out food on Give Back Day. I haven't said I'm not going to stop Give Back Day because I do feel Give Back Day is worthy of merit. We're always going to be giving back to the people. Um, but we're going to do it in a different way from now on. And basically that's going to be giving out items derived of food. So I got acid there, I can give out like lubricant, living glass, explosives if I wanted to, things like that, just general things to help people along their journey a bit more. And whereas this gave out food which people could eat, consume, sell, get nanites from by, you know, presenting it to the food guy and going, hey, look at this. Yeah, that was all very good, but there are more expensive items to be had out there. The other thing that I've done today is to combine the storage containers and just to try and sort them out a little bit more so that things are together. There is a bit of overflow, some things are a bit scattered a little bit, but like we've got buildables over here, we got the remainder of the consumables over there, and just generally things like that. Pie cases still, yes, and we got still some food, but we're gonna be building up the raw products of food soon. Um, yeah, we got glass. That's hopefully going to go into living glass. You can see it's all looking a little bit tidier. And yeah, it's still a little bit all over the place, but now at least it's grouped within its own like section. Um, Starting to sell off a lot of this because we're not going to need it anymore. It was good while it lasted, and some of this stuff is still worth quite a lot. Not gonna lie, but most of it isn't. So we're gonna sell off what we have for most of this, and make a profit on it, and then get rid of the other stuff basically as and when we get to it. So yeah, some of this is expensive, most of this is not, and we can just get rid of things in time. Once that's all gone, that's gonna free up storage space for the craftables. See, this is a little bit tidier, although not much. Yeah, this is a bit tidier as well, but not much. And things like this, like a cryo pump, hot ice and thermic condensate. Thermic condensate? Yeah, to craft a cryo pump. And that's worth way more, and if we can give out that in the future, we're going to give out things people can sell for a huge amount of money. We've also got like the relics and that sort of thing here, which I can give out a few of those, which are just easy money, or trade it up, log it in, whatever you do. And yeah, we're flush on all of this sort of stuff. So we're gonna sell most of this, and then for the special stuff, like this one is a special one, we will give it out to people. And that's gonna be another whole thing in itself, and we'll be able to give that out to people at will. I've started to realize that my farm is gonna be more important for that than it is for doing what I'm doing at the moment. What I'm doing at the moment, crafting recipes, all very wasteful. So all things considered, that's going to really help me out in the future as we get to it.
Storm clearing.
And that's what I wanted to hear, storm clearing. Let's get some of that going. Something I found out recently, Morite and Fabaceum, if you combine them you get condensed carbon, and that's quite nice for me. So yeah, that's all going on with that. So to aid in that, we have the new greenhouse built up here. Yeah. You can see everything on top just whirring away. The batteries storing up what they need. And star bulbs growing in here. So yeah, this is going to be star bulb area. And there's also still the star bulbs over the hill over there. Behind the palm tree. You can just see it. They've grown back. And that's always been there. This is the weeds. Gamma weeds. There we are. And that's full to the brim. There's still room for a little bit more. And we will like to build this up before the end. But I'll do that on my own time. You don't need to see that. Over at the extraction, business as usual. Hey, it's Big Henry. Hey, Big Henry. Go home, party. If anyone gets that reference, let me know. So, the extraction is still happening here. We cross the water to the other island over there, and I did build this handy dandy bridge, but I hardly ever use it because I usually come from over here, but it's there should I need it. I did have a teleporter set up here, but it just didn't want to hold. After a while, it just didn't do its job. So instead, we got the bridge to nowhere. And over we go to the extractor. So, oxygen coming in thick and fast. Don't have to worry too much about that. Yeah. And then back across the bridge to the other island, right. So, yeah, we got a lot of this going on. We got extractors around the world going on, around the universes. We've got uranium, we've got paraffinium, which is a new one that just went in. We got everything we need coming in. The main point now is to expand these farms to get each of these crops grown in one area per farm. So the greenhouse world is going ahead, and we are creating more glass than I'll ever need. As you can see, it's just stockpiling to the point of no return. We're really just pulling in as much as possible with loads more, and this stuff grows really fast, so it's not really ever going to run out anytime soon. This is going to be my home base for creating glass. Why do I want glass? Well, I want these nice greenhouse areas. I want the glass. I want the open space. Who doesn't like windows? So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just keep farming as much glass as possible. I won't collect any today, as I said. You guys don't want to see that. And we're nearly at the point now where we've got enough to start buying things, proper things. I'll go into the shop here and I'll show you. So yeah, lots of nanites, loads of money, going nearly off the scale, and that's good really. We're in a good place, and we can start to sell some of this stuff we don't want, the rubbish, and get rid of it, and keep anything that's useful, basically. And yeah, that's basically where I am at the moment. but in terms of, let me get to space a sec. Whew. It is looking nice and full powered. We expand some of these a bit more, and basically when I started off, this was a greenhouse here, and most of that is I've got rid of a lot of that there. Now I'm starting to expand. I want to keep each individual crop in its individual place, so I can have gamma roots there, I can have the frost roots here, and all of that sort of thing just in its own greenhouse, so we know which one we're going to, what it is, and where it is, and all of that sort of thing. So that area will be demolished and turned back into normal base area, and we'll start to expand that outwards, because this was always meant to be a temporary base. I'm gonna have to build a proper base soon. Oh, it's so good. And the proper base is gonna essentially allow us to expand out into the galaxy, because we've done quite well here, and you can see, like, I'm right on the edge of one of the arms here, and it's not no, not that one. It's not that great in terms of how do I put this? I want to explore a bit more, and I want to move towards the galactic center. Now, my farthest outreaching base is pretty close. Well, I think that's as close to the center as I can get with wormholes without it throwing me out somewhere else. So, using that method, now we've got to use our fuel. We've got plenty of fuel. We can start to make real progress out into the galaxy, and we can push out into the galaxy quite far. But will you double jump, please? Thank you. There we go. Some of these bases aren't named correctly, so some of these bases, like carbon, there's no carbon farm there. It's just a lot of things I can shoot. I can do that anywhere, so that base needs to be taken down. And this is basically some of the things that I'm going to be looking at now, is we need to sort these out into mining worlds and into nice bases, because CAD Overhang, that was going to be a nice base. It's turned into a mining colony. There's miners everywhere because it's the cadmium. And yeah, it's quite a nice base up top, but we also can make it into a farm. We can turn it into, like, we've got Sentinel Farm, which is just for hunting for parts. The honey farm, which I know will provide me, honey. Shop data salvage, that's just a tiny outpost where I can go and buy a salvage unit for next to nothing. It's peanuts compared, but I can only buy one a day. But that does allow me to build up salvage units and buy other things in the shop, which everything at this point is decorative, or there's a few things left to buy in terms of structure, but it's mostly decorative now. Atlas Base Portal, next to a portal. That one's farm for eggs, and etc, etc. But then you got places like this. Choking humidity, frequent fauna, last edited, I mean, it's not, it's somewhere I've been, but I can't remember what's there, and I go there and I think, why did I build this? I mean, this one, edited, yes, some of these I've been to and I don't even know what they are. Some of these I've been to, like today, and I don't know what they are. And it's at this point where I'm thinking we need to really get good names on these bases. We have structured the freighter. We're gonna keep that in order as best as possible. Now it's time for an edit of the bases. And I'm sorry, but if that base isn't valuable, it needs to go. Because why are we keeping these things? We need to have a structure for farming. We need to have structures for resource collection, and after that we don't really need anything else. So this area, cadmium overhang, I'm guessing, yep, there it is, I can see it. And I did visit cadmium overhang, but I didn't come down here. And let me guess, cadmium deposit, yes. And other than like this sort of thing, which, yeah, it's free power, there's not much here, so does it need to stay that sort of way inclined? But you could argue that this could be used to power farms. So when we do farming expansion and create more greenhouses, we can put it in this area and create a lot of easy power, which we don't have to regulate with solar powers and batteries. It's so much easier just to stake up a electro generator. But then we would have that back at Menagerie. We just need to find it in the wild, build a base next to power, and start powering the lot. So yeah, things like this need to go, which means taking down the base, taking down the electron generator, and taking down the portal. Which I'm not gonna lie, I think I want to do now. Oh yeah, the great Minas Tirith. Alright, so this one takes a bit of explaining, but you can see that power cable leading up here. And you might think, well, why? And this was the Minas Tirith, the beacons. Beacons of Minas Tirith are lit. So we're trying to get the power to go over the hill into another base. I wanted to see if it would work. It did not. Yeah, these bases, they are separate, and anything you do will not stop that. So yeah, it was a great experiment. It failed, but it was a great experiment. Get rid of that, and then we're going to delete the base. Yes, I wish to continue. Because we don't need it anymore. Yes, there's power there, but there's power in other worlds. There's power on Menagerie, we just need to find it. So, yeah, it's not really worth it. So, we'll just take them down as we see fit now. I'll journey up to Menagerie. Sorry, Cat Overhang to Park and Portal. There you go. This was my first go at a base, and it's not bad. It's not great. It's not terrible. But this again, there's animals up here, and we could use this as a farm. Hey boy. What do you give me? Milk. Always with the milk. Fresh milk. Right. Do we have our portal? I think we do somewhere. Sorry if you're afraid of heights, but it is a video game. I kind of like how massive the drop is up here. So yeah, CAD overhang. Getting rid of areas, getting rid of things. Starting to build our base how we want it to be built. And again, I try to connect these portals up so that you would have a base down there, have a base up here, and connect the two. So bad. Yeah. And that's the end of that. And I did think, you know, the circle would end up in the same place, and maybe there would have been a way to do it, but it just didn't work out for me, so let's get rid of it. We don't need that. Now, as I recall, there's one left on this planet, which is over there, which is the salt mine. So that's where we're gonna go. And basically, yeah, this business of sorting out the farms, sorting out the spaces, deleting things that don't need to be there. Yeah, need that. We're gonna need this because it's gonna help to create plants, and we just need paraffinium to get more resources. And I've got a farm for that, but this is on hand right here, so let's just grab it. Yes, I know there's more efficient ways to gather that resource, but right now, in the heat of the moment, don't need to really bother. So with all this in hand, basically we're gonna upgrade our ship, we're gonna upgrade ourselves, we're gonna use this money that we're gonna be creating to help other people, but also to help ourselves. We're not gonna be completely selfless. I'm not saying that, like I said, I'm not gonna stop doing the give back days, but on the other hand, we can't be giving out maybe as much as we have been. But that's kind of why. Okay, let's grab that. That's why I've created all this stuff in the starship already. There's a lot in there, and all of that stuff is going to be given away. Maybe all in one go, maybe in the space of 2 goes. But that stuff is going to be given away at Give Back Days. And then we're going to replace it out with more stuff for ourselves and for making money, that sort of thing. So, yeah. That's a good way of looking at the future. And now I will take you to the furthest place. As far as I'm aware, this is the farthest I've gone, which is the sodium farm. Which, yeah, we haven't actually put extraction in for sodium. I do not think. Not just yet, but this base has the potential, and it has potential sites where I can gather sodium from mining. As I recall, the reason I didn't last time was a lack of material to build the necessary pumps to get the sodium out of the ground. Okay, they put my ship right in my base. Why not? I love this place because it's like the frost and the ice is like overtaking it, and yeah, that's how I designed it. It was meant to be built into a cliff wall, which sort of it is, but it's a work in progress. What can I say? So this place has its own farm, as you can see, and I can actually top that up now because I think it's getting pretty empty. Alright, so not much there, but it will be. And yeah, this is... oh, there we are. That's the radon extraction. And I think a little further on there's something else. Maybe not. Anyway. It's just quite a beautiful snowy world. And I'll show you the galaxy in a minute. Yeah. So that's going to be really good for extraction. And this area is going to become my new home base, hopefully, to help me push out amongst the stars. I thought I went farther than this, but I think it's either here or it's the next place. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's the Galactic Center. So we went there, there, and then kind of fizzled out, I believe. Jump. So yeah, we're gonna move towards the Galactic Center, and I intend to do a lot of jumps to get there. Last time I jumped very far and just continued to jump, not really exploring the planets I got to. Just continued to jump over and over and over again and getting closer and closer. Hello. This is a beautiful star system. First contact in this galaxy with 3 suns, all different colors. I have a feeling this one might be a bit special. And this is the problem. This is the problem I face, because every time I reach one of these like new areas, and I've found a couple of planets which are very different recently, so I wanted to explore them. And therein lies the issue, that I will be exploring them and then never move on from there. But some of these worlds are quite beautiful, and some are not. Some are useful and some are not. That one's not really useful. What about you? You're a blue orb of startling proportions, and you've got a little planet orbiting you. Ancient bones, copper. I wonder if this planet's going to be very cold. I wouldn't mind a flyby though. Frost crystals always say coldness, and it looks cold as we're approaching. I'm going to say blue planet, red sea. About your neighbor, gone there. Another planet behind you, hey? You're a green world. You can see the problem, as you can see. It's very much. I find a new galaxy and I want to explore it. The issue I have really at the moment is the draining of fuel, not so much in the warp capable side, but the engines in general just can't walk the distance. Like I'm almost halfway out of that. And I recharged recently, but what is it? Tritium? Tritium is Battlestar Galactica, but still, I might just call it Tilium from now on. It makes more sense to me. But yeah, copyright. But yeah, these worlds, some of them look nice, some of them don't. I wonder if this is going to be Fungus Planet. It looks Fungus Planet. You know, you really don't want it to be Fungus Planet. Not bad. Not great. Of course, now all my units almost quadrupled for some of these scans. So I'm getting 29,000 per like scan of certain item. So it's pretty good. Obviously animals and plants not so much, but still. Yeah, animals we might get a bonus. It's fine. It's actually a world, yeah, toxic planet. Toxicity, still not great. I've only got 2 shields for toxicity. I need a 3rd. I've yet to find a nice world to call home. Like, I've got the one with a bioluminescent grass, but sentinels everywhere. Oh, go up. Everything looks a bit closer and it's not. But yeah, three suns, very beautiful. Let's see. Our range is increasing. We can start to stray towards the galactic center a little bit faster. Boys. But yeah, this is basically our journey now. It is towards the center, and from now on we're gonna be, like I said, we're gonna be basically trying to sell more expensive goods, upgrading the ship, upgrading ourselves. Hello, oh hello, we've just entered a firefight. Okay, can we call in anyone? Call in the squadron. Not dismiss squadron. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. This is the first time I use the squadrons, so that's not great. But hey ho. Alright, let's get these torpedoes. Not great. Not great. No, I don't want to fight these guys. There they are. Another one. Sorry, nothing I can do with that one. Let's recharge our shields real quick. So weird not seeing this sight and it's not us. My ship is like this. My TV is ready to spin off and I'm looking for a remote while trying to attack. That's never good. Got them all. Wow. There's still two guns at the back and they could wrap it, so we need to take out their engines right now. Go around the back and take around their engines. Alright, they're done. They can't get escaped, and we need to take out these missiles again. Sorry, boys. I'm just trying to help you. I'm accidentally hitting you. Didn't mean to do that. Two guns left. Ships defeated, yes indeedy. Alright, give us all you got. Echo of Tombo the Tornado. The Echo of Tombo the Tornado. Okay. Give me a unit. That's a lot, but not a huge amount. Right. Well, these boys are completely broke now. That might make them more aggressive, but without engines and with huge amounts of repairs, that's enough for me. I could blow up the ship, but I don't feel like it at this point. This is a new one on me. I haven't seen this type of dreadnought before. Well, not dreadnought, but capital ship, that's what I meant. It's a lot different to what I'm used to seeing, so this one's a new one on me. Alrighty. Bile Brood. Anywho, we need to get out of here. But yeah, this is the journey towards the Galactic Center is certainly speeding up. And I didn't take a wormhole because I know that that's not going to... Yeah, Iridium drive required. And I don't have the Iridium drive for this ship. Not yet. It's on the way. I have it for the other ship and I could transfer it over, but I'd prefer each ship to have its own Iridium drive. And my scouts have picked up... That's a big planet. That's a big planet. Or we're right on top of it. I think we're right on top of it, aren't we? But yeah, my scouts have picked up what I need to upgrade. Does this have binary rings? It does. Look at that. Let's find somewhere nice and set it down. This is fine. Let's set it down. Getting out saves the planet, at least. Saves the planet. Saves my game on this planet. Yeah, high concentrations radiation. Not much to scan. If it wasn't for the fact that this is heavily irradiated, this would be a quite nice world. And yeah, like going underground is an option, but I just want a nice world that looks pretty, that doesn't have sentinels. It's not much I ask, but it's very hard to find. Hello. This one, and then cactus flesh, cadmium, pyrite, and sodium. Pyrite's one of the few things I haven't got much of in terms of income. I need to set up a pyrite farm. We're heading into the sea. Ooh, little island chains. Tropical paradise. Yeah, that was not gonna work, was it? Looks nice though. Let's head for the mainland, set it down, and see what the world is like. Quite nice, a little like island outcropping, but it is linked to the mainland. And what are those? Those cacti? They are. Heated atmosphere, yeah. Hi. They're big though, aren't they? I never realized. I never actually found cacti before. I bought them from a traveling trader who had some on him. And that was my first seeds, I believe. I don't think I ever saw any, not this big. Ow. Hefty, but I'm gonna scan you anyway. It's a hot world at 62 degrees, but it could be worse. I'm guessing we're gonna have some heat storms that's gonna raise the temperature more. Okay. So for that reason, it might be worth putting our base underwater. But energy over them hills. Let's see what energy we have. 400, that should be here. 100. $50, $20. There's sea level. So this would be our base if we wanted to. And that's what we're going with nowadays. If we're going to build a base, we're going to go with renewable geometric energy fuel. Just because it's easier to build a spike than it is to build a load of solar panels and then a load of, you know, it just takes too long. Oh, wow. Things are actually on fire in this planet. Just the brush is on fire. So hot it's burning the actual planet. Oh, you are made of carbon on a hot, hot planet. Sea like, which is basically where I'm going right now, to see the sea. It's cooler in here, yeah. 9 degrees. No, 9 depth, 21 degrees. Fish. Crustaceans. Fish. More fish. Okay. Armored clam. Let's have a look. Nothing nearby. Alright, let's surface. But yeah, I'm more than happy to build underwater. I have my underwater bases elsewhere in worlds, and they're fine. Oh, I need to scan. Scan because I installed your aqua bins. Oh, were they damaged in the crash from before? Oh. That's annoying. Well, anyway, I am gonna leave it here for this update. I kind of waffled on and left some big pauses, and I'm sorry about that, but I just like this game, just to explore, it reminds me, well, I used to have a huge Minecraft world, so it reminds me a lot of that, really. I used to build that for like years and years, and I finally got everything where I wanted it, and there was more expansions, and eventually I realized that I was like, well, yeah, okay, we've done every expansion, and to expand now means this, that, and the other, and I just can't do it anymore. And that was the end of it, basically. And I feel like I might reach a similar point with this, but for now I'm still entertained. It's a nice relief to do something just yourself, really. Sometimes you don't want to be always jumping into Apex, jumping into Frostpunk, and you just sometimes want to do things for yourself. But that is the future of this game for me right now. We're gonna give out all this food. We're gonna change it so that we are going to be giving out um, more expensive things, and then eventually that will change again soon into giving out resources, because a lot of people, when I visit the star bases, are asking for resources. So we're going to change to that maybe in time, but who knows? We'll get there. But until then, I have been Tombo the Tornado. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, let me know what do you want when you go to the main base, like the social base. What do you want given out to you? And who knows? I'll drum it up. But yeah, thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see me give out at the Starbase. Thank you and goodbye.